Good afternoon. It's a beautiful day here, downtown Phoenix. And I just want to share with you guys my experience living in Section 8 government-owned low-income housing. So that's where I'm at. And I don't live in a bad area, thankfully. I actually live in a good area. I live in downtown Phoenix. So I'm close to a lot of restaurants, venues, stadiums, bars, lounges, speakeasies, places to shop, which is cool if you have money to enjoy those things, but I don't. But I still like living down here. It's not bad. There's a large homeless population down here. A lot of like crackheads and stuff, and people who sleep on the street. But other than that, it's not like some super dangerous area, in my opinion. And I've been here for 3 months, and I've seen some things happen down here and heard some things, but I'm pretty safe. And I live by myself, and I go places by myself, and so far I'm good. So here we are. That's a different apartment complex, but here is the parking lot for my apartment complex. As you can see, I live by a luxury hotel, restaurants. What's crazy is there's 18 units on my property, but there is only 9 parking spaces, so there's not even enough parking spaces for each unit. But because it's Section 8, most tenants, including me, don't have a vehicle, so I don't have problems because I don't have a car. A lot of other people don't. The thing is, even if the parking lot was full, you can park on the street, but there's not always parking on the street because it's downtown Phoenix. Downtown Phoenix gets pretty packed, especially on the weekends. But drinking one of my favorite drinks, Olipop. Anyways, so I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like from the gate entrance and the parking lot entrance. There's more than one entrance for this property, but sometimes I go through this way or the other way, and I'll show you both. And without further ado, let's get started. So you can see I'm surrounded by skyscrapers. So here you go, standard bike rack, mailbox, and here is the laundry room. Would you like to see what it looks like inside? I'm sure you do. Well, as you can see, it is not clean. It's never clean in here. I do my laundry like once a week in here. It's $2 to wash, and then it's $1.75 to dry. 3 dryers, 3 washers, which is pretty good because we have 18 units. I almost never have to like wait to use the machines, maybe once in a while, but it's usually never that long. So every time I come in here, I tend to clean up stuff off the floor because people will leave stuff like this. It's just And you know, we don't have maintenance that regularly comes and cleans because it's Section 8 housing. This is, unfortunately, this is the reality, at least of this property. It's just not very nice. As you can see here, there is a bike locked up in here. This is actually my bike. As you can see, I have it locked and my entire front wheel is gone. Would you like to know why? Because at one point, I had my bike locked up out here and I had that front wheel in a U-lock and I had it locked to this bike rack. I had it locked up and then the next day, the entire front wheel was gone. Like someone stole it off of my bike. And my bike was still left here on the bike rack. I had it right here with the U-lock tied around the front tire. They were able to get the tire out of the U-lock and stole the entire front wheel. But the U-lock was still like hooked onto this, and then they left the entire bike. So like they could have stolen the entire bike but chose not to. It was very strange. As you can see, that was the entrance, laundry room, mailbox, bike rack. Go down this way. The gate is never locked. But here's the front. Lots of nice trees, nice area. But now I'm gonna show you guys the inside of my apartment, what it looks like, at least for this property. Yeah, all I can say is I keep my trash can outside. So do my other neighbors. And that is because we live with cockroaches. So I don't leave any trash in my house overnight, not even during the day. I'm super clean. Obviously my other neighbors do it too. Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. Hello, welcome to my world. Hello. So as you can see, for my living room, I don't have a lot of furniture yet. Just a chair, a yoga mat. I have that little desk is actually meant for like when you're laying down in bed and you want to put your laptop or you want to eat or something, that's what it's for. But instead I use it as my little table when I eat my food. It works just fine for that. Content gear, my TV. This is actually my vision board for 2025 and some stuff I printed out. I'm not done with that at all. I need to get on that because we're in the last week of January here. But yeah, here's my front window, like my little cat my little cat sun catcher that's in memory of my little kitty who I lost a few months ago. But yeah, I got my chair, yoga mat, my little desk computer area, my little prayer boxes. But as you could see, for Section 8 government housing, don't mind all of this. It's all my journals and my books. I just don't really have places to put things, so I just try to keep things like clean and neat and organized, but I just gotta make it work because I don't have a bunch of like bookshelves or storage or what have you. But this apartment actually came with this little computer nook little seating area, little desk area, and another cupboard, a little light here. I just use it for storage really, and to put personal things. I keep all my books in here actually. Yeah. So as you can see, it's outdated. The floors are very old. Like, I wonder how old they are, and they're beat up. Like, they're super beat up. So you see this here? I don't know what it is. Some sort of sticker thing that never got cleaned up. I tried to scrape it off. I tried to bleach it off. I don't know. It's just there. But it is a very beat up apartment. It's old. It's got stains. See these little marks? They don't come off. I've cleaned these floors very thoroughly. It's just stained. You know what's crazy is when I moved in, the weather strip underneath this door, well, first of all, there wasn't one. There was just a huge gap. I could actually see the outside, and all the air would come in. When it was windy, leaves would come in, dirt and dust. It was just this gap. And this past week I had maintenance come fix it because I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, weird. But yeah, as you can see, like, the floors are just, it's gross. So it's just super stained and old, but you know, it's just an apartment that I have for now because I need a place to live and I need to afford it. So stainless steel appliances. I got a dishwasher at least. That's a new one that they put in when I moved in. Stainless steel stove. Brand new fridge when I moved in, stainless steel. Happy New Year 2025. But as you can see, I get a decent amount of cupboard space. It's not a lot. It looks like a lot, but it's not. It filled up very quickly. I have more space under here. And then this is my pantry. Where I keep all my food. And this is my area where whenever I want to cook or meal prep, this is what I use. I'm really glad I have this island because otherwise I really wouldn't have counter space. It's really small in here. So, I'm gonna get my drink. I'm gonna show you guys the rest. So leaving the kitchen, going into the hallway here. Hallway closet. Slides open. Standard. Here's the water heater, my bike pump. Got some other things in here, cleaning products. Storage. I store some stuff up there, but yeah, I'm glad I have this second closet because it is a small apartment. We go to the bathroom. Have a little storage area, some drawers. I'm very happy for these two drawers here. And then I have the little space underneath, not much. And then, you know, I have the standard medicine cabinet. Again, not a lot of space, but helps. I've never seen one that opens in threes like this. It's just so strange. And this is my little, I think it's called an air stick. It's to put my phone on when I'm doing content and stuff. So I just permanently left it there because you're only supposed to use it on glass. And I don't really record anywhere except my house, so. Anyways, as you can see, I don't have a shower mat yet. I just had to make it work with the 2 towels that I currently own. Standard bathroom area. Pretty small right here. I'm a small person. I'm 5'3", but this is a pretty small bathroom. The shower's small, the tub is small. I would not ever try to have a bath. But I put hooks on the back of my door, just like put more things to dry and what have you. But yeah, I live by myself, so it stays open all the time. Oh yeah, fun fact, I don't know if you noticed this. That is so no roaches can come up out of the drain. I have all my drains covered in my house. Drain from my shower is always covered when I'm not using it. The drain in my kitchen sink, always covered when I'm not using it. So I want to start off by showing you guys everything. Here's my little twin bed. With my headboard that's not attached. Dream catcher. It's the top of my dresser. I got some goodies anyway. Got a little dresser here. I got my big vanity, desk area, my lamp, fan, trash. Here's the closet. And as you can see, my room is very small. And as I'm sure you've noticed, I don't have my furniture against the walls. Definitely not where I sleep. No, thank you. Yep, not my dresser, nothing. And there's that huge gap of space I could be using, but I don't. My dresser is not against the wall. And that is because there's roaches in this building. And they've been getting it treated. I think it's gone through 7 or 8 treatments. It's not over with. There's less, I see less and less roaches. It's working, but because I've woken up more than once in the middle of the night with a roach next to me here on the wall 3 times, 3 different times. Once over here, like by my headboard, I woke up and it was just roaches. And of course I have to jump out of bed. Doesn't matter what time of the day or time of the night it is. One time it was 3 a.m. when that happened. I killed the roach, thankfully. And mind you, I sleep with I've been in this apartment for 3 months. I sleep with my light on because if because of roaches, I need to be able to see them when I wake up. And I keep my hallway light on too. And it's annoying, but I'm just like, I've prayed to God, please don't ever, I don't want roaches in my bed. I don't want to wake up with them in my bed. That's just so gross. And so that's why I don't have my furniture in my bed against the wall, because I know the roaches, they come out from the baseboards, the vents, and they climb the walls. That's where I always find, they're always climbing on the walls or on the ground. So I just don't feel comfortable putting, especially my bed, against the wall, unfortunately, until I know that these roaches, the infestation's really gone, because these are just the ones I find and I know about. Like, how many times have they crawled past me when I was sleeping? I don't know. I know that sucks, but yeah. Yay, as you can see, I get a pretty good view of everything, of the downtown skyline. I think it's a nice thing to look out my window. Things are going on, things are popping. I like it. So as you can see from my bed, floor, door, my window, that's my hamper. It is a very small room. But if you have small furniture, if you're one person, you can deal with a twin bed. I used to have a queen bed, but obviously I need a twin. It makes sense for me. But the closet's actually pretty big. The doors are all messed up because when I do this, I don't know, it's just stupid. Here, let me turn on, comes the little light. So I love that in this closet, it comes with shelves. Of course, at first I was like, oh, I'll put my books in here. And then I was like, I should just buy a bookshelf. That would make more sense. And then I was like, well, I don't have money. So as you know, I stored the books out in the computer nook. And in here, I just put my shoes. It only looks like a lot of shoes. It's really not. I really need more shoes, to be honest. Up there, I have some of my bags and some miscellaneous stuff. But when I have to like open this, it's like I have to move two at the same time. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work or if it's broken. But as you can see, I do have a lot of closet space. So storage up there. I have room to hang more clothes if I wanted to buy more, but I don't need to. And then I have a bunch of floor space in here. And this, so see, I have to like, the doors are weird. I don't get it. But as you could see, there is a lot of storage here. Let's turn off my light. I don't need my light on right now. There we go. Turn off the light. Wow. Wow. So I was literally just going outside real quick to throw away my soda can, and my neighbor who lives right next to me, he was walking up at the same time, and he's like, he told me, right when he looked at me, he's like, they stole my bike. I was like, are you serious? So that's the third neighbor that has told me that their bike has gotten stolen out of here, even when it's locked up. And he had a U-lock on his bike on the front tire and the back so that people couldn't steal the tire by itself or the bike. And he told me someone, I'll show you the clip because I started recording.
You know, and Bongos report it. And no, why?
They're not gonna. I highly doubt they'll do anything about a stolen bike.
I don't have renter's insurance. I've always been here. Okay, man.
Dang.
And I've been living here like 8 years, and like they stole my tire once.
Yeah.
You know.
Dang.
So my church has a bike coupe, so I'm gonna see if they got one.
Yeah, you could probably get one.
But I mean, this morning I went to the store. She wanted me to the store this morning. I couldn't go to the store. I wanted to buy stuff to eat. So she took me to the store and went around today. It's like, you know, when I came home and I just crashed. I gave it out to God and said, okay, God.
Oh.
I just, had to, because I don't want all the animosity in my head. So
Yeah, you don't want all the bitterness.
So instead I'll go and say, okay,
yeah.
move on. So.
Who's doing it?
Well, it's.
You think it's the crackheads in the middle of the night? They come in here?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And when it did it, let's go ahead. Who did it? I hate when he's up there. I hate when he's who stole stuff? Oh, fuck, your mother. I don't know. I just said I don't know.
Yeah, seriously.
Because there's people out here right now, and I said, well, if it's them, they're not gonna stick around.
Who?
There's like people out there. That morning, there's people out there in the corner.
Oh, of course. Yeah. There's
And
always.
she said, well, if it's them, they're not gonna stick around. They're gonna take off.
Yeah, they better.
And she goes, well, I'll see if I see your bike somewhere. I don't care. It's gone.
Yeah.
So, all right. I said, let you know.
Alrighty. I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's your fault.
Right. So he's gotten his tire stolen before, and he just, he. I just can't believe it. I was just talking about that for my video. Ay, 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 ay. Of course, there's no cameras on the property. We can only assume it was, like one of the local crackheads who came in here in the middle of the night when we're all sleeping and stole the bike. It's just annoying. I have my bike in the laundry room because of that, but I haven't replaced my front wheel yet. I have the tire and the inner tube, but I haven't bought the wheel. What is it called? The proper name for it? It's like a spoke or something. I don't know. Jeez. So anyway, Section 8 housing, government-owned housing. Here's, my experience. This is actually my third low income housing property that I've lived at. So I've been living in low income housing since this will be my 5th year. At the end of this lease, which I have 9 more months on, it'll be 5 years total in the low income housing. And I can't believe I've needed it for that long. But this is why I really want to change, because I don't want this to be my only option. There's nothing wrong with living here, you know, except that it's, you know, old and nasty. It does smell bad in here sometimes, like musty or sweaty. Sometimes it smells like sewer. Sometimes it smells funny, like right outside my apartment. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's like right outside my front door. It'll smell like sewer or like fish. And I know I'm surrounded by a bunch of restaurants, so I don't know if it's just the restaurants mixed with the bad plumbing here. I really couldn't tell you, but it doesn't smell good in this apartment, and I have a roach infestation, and it's not a bad area like I mentioned, but because of the homeless population and the drug addict population that hangs out around here, you're more likely to see theft and things, and also people going to the bathroom outside. Like homeless people have taken a crap behind the dumpster outside, and it smelled really bad to walk past it for a few days. And our little laundry room downstairs, sometimes residents will keep the door popped open because they're doing laundry, so they'll just leave it popped open instead of having to unlock the laundry door every time they need to switch their load. And I was doing that too when I moved in here. I was like, what's the big deal? Well, what I learned from another neighbor was that because people kept doing that, leaving it propped open, one time a homeless person went inside the laundry room and took a crap in the laundry room because they had nowhere to go to the bathroom. Because all these places here in downtown, the bathrooms are locked. It's for customers only, because unfortunately, because of people down here that want to be dirty or do drugs in there or sleep in there or whatever, they can't let people use the restrooms, and rightfully so. You don't want those people hanging around at your business. Sorry, that's just how it is. But so that was hearing about that, I was like, ew. So I don't leave the door propped open anymore. Not only that, but I have my bike locked up in there, so my bike's not even safe in there. And it's like, if I didn't live on the 2nd floor, I would just have my bike here in the living room with me, but I really don't want to haul my bike up and down the stairs every time I want to go somewhere with my bike. I don't know. And I haven't replaced the front tire anyway. I've been really like praying and hoping and begging. I'm trying to find a way to get a car right now, because I don't want to deal with this bike anymore. Like sometimes it's like I would rather walk than be on my bike. I don't know why, because the bike is faster, but it's also a hassle, like unlocking it, getting on it, locking it back up, like just everything that comes with it. I don't know, it's just annoying to me. But yeah, so the sun's going down. I gotta get my butt moving. I have stuff to do. So there you have it. That is my review on the government housing, my experience on low-income housing. Some properties are better than others. Like I had said, my first property was significantly better. My second property was awful. My third, which is where I'm at now, this property is only a little bit better than that second property. It just is what it is. I still live in a prime location. I have a place to live. Like there's so many pros, and you just have to remember the positives. And I'm fighting to get these roaches out of here. And you know what? The person who will move in here after me will probably have no idea what they were able to avoid by me coming in here first, because I deep cleaned it, the whole treatment. The whole building has been treated 7-8 times now, not just my apartment, but all the units in here, which I believe there's 8 or 9 of us, 10 of us. There's like 10 of us. So even the people who don't see roaches in their apartment, they're still getting the treatment, because this building was the building that, there's 2 buildings on the property. It was only this building where there was roaches. But like I said, the person who's gonna move in here after me, they have no idea the type of deep cleaning and things that I went through in here to make this place sanitary and livable. And I'm just saying, the person who's coming in after me, they don't know how like lucky and fortunate they are that they don't have to deal with that, because it was so freaking gross. And then by the time I move out, I'm sure the roaches will be gone, the infestation. I hope the roaches are gone much sooner. I really hope it's just like 2 more treatments and they're gone, because because I still don't want to put my trash can in the house like a normal person. Like there's just certain things I won't do because I know it'll attract the roaches. And I don't do a lot of cooking since I've moved in here. But anyways, this is where I live currently. This is how I live currently. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching my channel. Please comment below. If you've lived in government housing or Section 8, comment below your experience. How did it go for you? Or maybe you're on a waiting list for government housing. If you are, I hope you get a good property with good management and good neighbors in a good area, because not all of them are good. And please like, comment, and subscribe. It only takes a second or 2 to do those things, and it would help my channel. It would help me a lot, as I'm just a small channel just trying to grow, and I really want to get monetized sooner rather than later, so that in 9 months I can move out of this Section 8 apartment. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a wonderful night.